welcome to your 30-minute medium intensity Pilates workout. So we're going to do a mixture of mobility and strength in this one. And as always, I hope you're fit and well, but if anything doesn't feel right, ease back off where you need to. So we're going to start with our good standing posture, nice and tall through the body, weight equal through the feet, and thinking of connecting through the midsection. Starting with our shoulders, just loosening everything off, relaxing. So we're going to have a good warm up into our standing section and then plenty down on the floor. I'll try and give you options where I think we might need some, and just take it at your own pace, at your own level. So we're going to go for a big stretch forwards, big stretch open, stretching forwards, stretching open. Just breathing with the movement. Okay, one more coming forwards and one more open and relaxing those shoulders. Okay, coming over to one side and up and over. Breathing out into the stretch. Okay, just going to take one more each way. Coming into a little bit of rotation, so let the arms go round, the hips go round, the heels come off the floor. Let's get everything moving in this direction. Alright. Just going to come back into the middle, just a few little roll downs, so tuck the chin, rounding over the back, coming down, vertebrae by vertebrae, bend the knees as we're going down. When you get to the bottom, make sure your neck is relaxed, your eyes are looking at your knees and circling the arms from the shoulders. And round the other way. And rolling back up through your body, tuck your pelvis, stack your spine, relaxing the shoulders back and down, big stretch up. And let's go one more. Rolling down through, tuck the chin, rounding over the back. This time, arms and body round to one side, round to the other side, keeping the knees bent. Back into the middle and rolling back up. And when you get to the top, relax the shoulders and let's start moving these arms a bit more. So keep your hips to the front. And we're going to open low, turn the head to look where the hand's going, low the other way. And then a medium, so we're starting to move through the neck and shoulders. And the other way, medium height. And then a high one, stretching up. And stretching up. And then both arms together coming up, squeezing the elbows down to make a W shape. And release. And let's go again, low. Low the other way, medium, breathe out as we open, breathing out as we open, high one the other way, and then both arms coming up, squeezing down to a W. Okay, one more, low one the other way, might be a bit of clunking, medium one, medium the other way, these shoulders moving, high one up the other way, and then both arms coming up, squeezing down to a W shape. Okay, shake the arms out, we're coming here, palm up, open and release. Keep the elbows tucked into the sides and keep the focus on staying tall through the body, squeezing round the back of the shoulders. We open, get that mobility in the shoulders. Okay, let's go two more here. And last one. Alright, shake it out. Let's take it into some legs and then we're going to combine arms and legs. So sitting into our little squats here. We're thinking of sending the hips back, keeping the weight in the heels. And And concentrate on the muscles in the legs. Try and squeeze the muscles in the thighs and the bum. Okay, so we're keeping a neutral spine. Okay, let's go for a couple more. And let's add the arms. So we're coming up with the arms. A little bit more effort required through the shoulders and our core muscles so that we don't arch the back too much. Okay, go whatever range of motion you feel. Stop at the bottom of this one, squeeze those elbows down to a W shape again. Release and back up. Okay, let's go. Squeeze to a W. Release and up. Two more like this. Squeeze to a W, those shoulders might clunk a little bit. One last one. And let's see this time, same again, but we're going to try and add a calf raise. So squeeze to a W, release the arms, and as we're standing, lift the heels. And back down, same again. Squeeze to a W, release the arms as we're standing, lift the heels. Try not to let your ankles fall outwards, it might be a bit wobbly. Two more goes. Squeeze to a W, release and lift. Think of spreading your toes out, coming up, squeeze, release and lift. Alright, shake it out. Hopefully those arms are warm. Let's take it into a little bit of balance. So if you need the wall, feel free. So we're starting with just a split stance, pelvis level, coming down into our lovely lunge position. Again, only go as far as you feel ready. The knees might complain a little bit, and if they are, just rein it in, keep it a smaller movement. Switching legs, so we're thinking of sort of a 90-degree thing going on if you can, okay? Biggest thing, we're not leaning forward, no matter how low you're going, we're staying tall with your body. In a minute, we're going to add a bit of rotation. So come back onto the first leg, hands together in the middle, coming down, twist your top half over your front leg. Bring it back into the middle, switch legs. Down, twist over your front leg. Back to the middle and swap. Let's go again, two more. So if you've got your right leg in front, we're twisting over to the right. And back, one last one. And we're adding in a bit of balance. So this time, big stride forwards, twist, back to the middle. Strong through that midsection, bring the knee up, and if you can, twist the other way. And then switch. So we've got left leg in front, twist to the left, back into the middle, bring the back knee up and through, twist to the right. Biggest thing, keep your pelvis level. Let's have a couple more goes. Down and twist, back knee comes up and through, and twist. Try not to let the hips go round. Last one. Down, twist, hips come up, twist. Okay, just shake it out. A few little foot pedals, just get things moving again around the ankles. They can get a little bit tight when we're doing balancing. Okay, I'm going to bring it onto the floor next. So we're going to start lying down on your back. So just make sure you've got a little bit of space behind your head. We're going to start with some spine curls. So bring it down onto the floor and let's start off with a pelvic tilt. So we've got an exhale, squeezing the hips backwards, in breath, letting them roll forwards. So just changing how much pressure we've got going onto the floor through the lower back. You might get a little arch like me, you might not. Okay, so a couple more of those. And we're going to bring the hips up, just rolling up, rolling down. Let's gradually get those hips going a little bit higher as we work through these. So we might not want to go to the full height of our normal spine curl just yet. So still working that pelvic tilt, rolling back and lifting the hips. Rolling back down. Okay, just a couple more, gradually getting higher if you can. Concentrate on the muscles working and rolling through the spine, getting that mobility in the spine. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle forward because we're going to take our arms over our head this time. So hips coming up, arms going over your head. Leave them there on the floor and roll back down through your body, back of your rib cage, then your lower back, then your bum, then your arms come up and over. So we go again, hips going up, arms going over, we roll back down through the body. It might take a bit of persuading to get the rib cage and the lower back down before your bum, and arms come up and over. 2 more goes. Exhale, hips go up. In breath, arms go over. Exhale, rolling down. In breath, arms come over. Last one. Hips, arms, body, arms. Okay, just shuffle back onto your mat. It might have shuffled you off the end there. And we're going to get a little bit more action going on around these glutes. So hips coming up to the top again. This time I'm going to take a real big focus on the glutes. I'm going to relax and lower halfway down. Then big squeeze and push those hips back up again. So relax and lower, conscious effort, focus on the glutes, big squeeze and push up. So we're just doing some half reps. In breath, relax. Exhale, push. Concentrate on pushing from those muscles in the bum. Okay, you can actually prod them. If you feel that they aren't quite working for you today, prod them. Remind your mind where they are. So squeezing, pushing those hips up. So we want to get these glutes working for us so that they help the rest of your body. Your lower back will be involved, your hamstrings will be involved, but we want the glutes to be taking part as well. Okay, let's go for 2 more here. And one last one, big squeeze, push those hips up. And then roll back down. Hug your knees a second. Rock side to side. And we are going to take this into something slightly different now. So we're going to load one leg. How to do that, we're going to take one heel off the floor. And by taking one heel up, it makes the other leg work harder. Put all your attention on the leg that you've got on the floor. Try and ignore the one with its heel up. Okay, palm up, so we're not holding onto the floor. And then power through the leg on the floor, rolling up, rolling down. Okay, we've got 6 this side. Ignore the leg with the heel. The calf might be working a little bit with the heel up. Try and focus on the other leg. Bum, hamstrings. Yeah, lower back will be there too. It's part of the same system. Breathing out, controlling, connecting. Okay, take your time. Let's just do one last one for good luck. And relax back down to the bottom. Switch it over, lift the other heel. Power through the leg on the floor, here we go. Concentrate on keeping your hips level. Try not to let that tilt or twist. And attention around the bum, the hamstrings, relaxing the arms and shoulders. Okay, let's go 2 from here. Okay, last one. And relaxing back down, hook the knees, rock side to side. Hopefully got those legs woken up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take it into a hamstring stretch. If you need a band, pause it and run and get one, or a long towel. If you can manage without, we're just going to take one hand, or both hands, sorry, behind one leg and gently persuade it closer to your face. We're going to do some ankle mobility while we're here, so we're going to circle the ankles. Again, they might crunch a little bit. Around the other way. And by this stage, we should be ready for a deep breath and gently bring that leg a bit closer to your face on the exhale. All right. Let's take this to the other side. So, both hands behind your leg. Try not to hold on around the back of your knee. Okay, try and be on either your thigh or your calf. And we're going to circle the foot, circling the ankle. And around the other way. And a deep breath, gently bring this leg a bit closer. Okay, breathing into the back of the leg. And then relax it down, take the arms out to the side. We've got feet and knees together. Knees going over to one side. Nice little stretch out through your back. And then we're going to take it into some abs. So we're coming up and over the other way. And back into the middle. Okay, let's take one hand behind your head, one hand onto your belly. Big deep breath in and let the belly rise. As we breathe in, big strong exhale out, connecting through that midsection. So as we're breathing out, we're thinking of forcing the air out from below the belly button and trying to get the attention into the abs now. So on the next exhale, if you want to come up, head and shoulders coming up, still focusing on that connection. If you're happy staying flat, stay flat and just get the breathing and the abs. Okay, so we're aiming for that control as we're coming up, trying to stay as flat as we can. Let's just do a few more of these just to get our eye in. And one or two more. And we're going to take a nice deep breath and bring the knees up to 90 degrees on the next exhale. So if you would like a head cushion, just pause it and pop one underneath. We're going to brace those tummy muscles, looking after our neutral spine here, and making sure we're not arching the back. We're going single leg extending and back in. Breathing out, extend, in breath. I'm going to work for 8. But if you feel that your back is taking over at any point and you need to put your feet down, by all means do that and come back in when you're ready, okay? Sometimes the abs might need reminding. So, big exhale, connect. One more each way. And then either with your feet on the floor or with your knees up, we're going over to one side with the knees, big exhale up and over, and draw the knees into your chest, and we're going to add another bit onto that. So this time we're going extend and in, knee drop and up, extend and in, knee drop and up. Again, we've got 8, extend and in, knee drop and up. Okay, so we're looking at keeping the other leg dead still, making sure that the knee isn't moving. Okay, oops. And controlling the neutral spine with the abs. One last one. And then either with your feet down or with your feet up, knees over to one side, stretch it out, and up and over. Okay, one last little bit. Bring the knees back to 90 degrees. This time arms are joining the knees. So we're going to go forward with the arm, forward with the leg. So we're opposite arm to leg, and then out to the side with the arm, out to the side with the knee, into that knee drop. So let's go again. Forward with the arm, forward with the leg, out to the side with the arm, out to the side with the knee. And keep alternating sides. Again, we've got 8. It might take a bit of thinking about. It's a bizarre coordination puzzle. Okay, exhale, extend, in breath back. Exhale out to the side, in breath back. Let's go one more each way. Last one. And then relax the arms out to the side, either feet on the floor or knees up, over to one side. Big strong exhale, keeping the shoulders down if you can, up and over the other way, and back into the middle. Hook the knees, rock side to side, loosen it off. And we're just going to come onto our side, have a quick blast this way. So if you want to put a cushion under your bottom hip and maybe one under your head, that's great. So we're coming onto your side. And I'm going to start with your feet in clamshell. So we're straight through the body and feet back in line with your bum, top knee going up and down. Connecting around the middle so we're not rocking and rolling too much around the hips. Okay. Let's go for 2 more here. And then bring the feet up off the floor, keep it going. So we're tuning into where we're working again, around the outside of the hips and the bum. Okay, take that attention into those muscles. Alright, pop your feet back down, knee to knee, toe to toe, knee to knee, toe to toe. So a nice big movement around the hip. Great for mobility as well as strengthening. You might be starting to shout at you a little bit. Okay, one more. And then hold it still in the middle. Circle 4 round one way, 3, 2, 1. Round the other way, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax it down. Give it a little breather. And into your thigh stretch if you can. Okay. So if you need it to be stronger, slide your top knee back a little bit so it opens up through the front of the hip. And then bringing it into 90 degrees with the knees, arms out in front, top hand going up and over. Breathing out as you're going over. And bringing it back. Let your head go around as well. So if you can do it with your arms straight, that's great, but if you've got things in the way, it does work with a bent elbow or with your hand on your shoulder. Okay, one more like this. And then bring it back into the middle, and we're going round to the other side. So spin it round, cushions wherever you want them. And starting with your feet back, in line with your bum, tummy muscles on, top knee going up and down. Okay, everything nice and tight through the midsection. So we're trying to keep the attention on the muscles that we're working without forgetting about the bit in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to bring the feet up off the floor and keep it going. Alright, feet back down, knee to knee, toe to toe, knee to knee, toe to toe. Okay, it might start to be shouting at you. It might feel harder one way than the other. Normally have got a little bit of imbalance around the hips. Okay, this one, and one more. And into the middle, hold it still, circle that top knee. Round the other way, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down, give it a little breather. And into your thigh stretch, so squeezing that foot back to your bum and opening up through the front of the hip. Okay. Breathe into it. If you need to get a band for this one, that can help, just to loop around your foot. And then we're going to come into our arm opening again. So knees up to 90 degrees, arms out in front, top hand going up and over. Breathing out as you're going over. In breath as you're coming back. 2 more. And last one here. Come back into the middle and come up to seated. We're just going to have a quick stretch where we've worked around the outside of those hips. So sitting up, we've got our right leg and our left arm nice and tall through your body, rotating round as far as you can go. Okay, so it should be stretching around the outside of the hip and a bit of rotation in the upper body. And then bring it back to the middle. And let's do the other side. We've got your left leg and your right arm up nice and tall and rotating around. Come back into the middle. We're going to come round to hands and knees to finish off. A little blast up here. So we're starting off with everything strong in the middle and your opposite arm to leg. Okay, so breathing out as we extend, in breath as we come back. Imagine you're trying to pull your tummy muscles up off your t-shirt as you're extending. So the focus is actually in the midsection. I'm fairly sure your arm and leg will still go forwards and backwards if you don't think about it. Okay, so we're looking after our neutral spine as we're extending. Okay. Have a little breather, sit back, stretch into your shell, or if you prefer cat stretch, that's fine. We're going to change this into a little bit of coordination. So we're going to go out, in, back with the arm, back with the leg, and then the other way. Forwards with the arm, back, back with the arm, back with the leg. So again, forwards with the arm, bring it to the middle, take it back. Okay, keep it going. Looking after the midsection, try not to forget about that bit. Okay, so we've got one more each way. Forwards, middle, back. Last one. Great. Bring it down into your shell stretch. And I'm just going to finish off on your front and just come into a few little cobra stretches. So bring it down to the bottom there and relaxing the shoulders, hands as wide as you feel you need it. I'm going to peel up to your cobra stretch and back down. Okay, so as we're coming up, we're making sure we're not scrunching the shoulders. If you need to go wider with the hands, that makes it a bit easier. One last one, as far as you want to go. And relax it down. Come back up onto your hands and knees, into your cat stretch one last time. Then tuck your toes underneath, and we're going upside down. Let your heels stretch towards the floor. Just pedal one at a time. And then bend your knees, walk your hands back towards your feet, and roll back up to standing. And relaxing your shoulders at the top. And we're going to take the hands behind. Scrunch, drop, open, release. One over, one under. Up and over the other way. Nice big stretch. Bend your knees and swing. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it up, stretch it wide, and we are there. Well done.